So I feel like it's necessary that we're safe. So we had to reach out to my brother, man, Frank Friends. He's a gun specialist. He gonna tell you everything you need to know and get you right so that you can protect yourself and your family. What up, Frank? Welcome to Success, man.
How you guys doing there? So like Justin said, I'm a weapons specialist that's from gunsmithing to training families. Yes, that includes children. And people always ask me, at what age did you start training a child about firearms? Well, what age do you tell them not to touch a light socket? The minute that they can touch it. What age do you tell them don't play with the stove? The minute that they can play with the stove. My daughter has been breaking down and gunsmithing her own weapons since she was 5 years old. That's about when you should start. They don't need to treat it as a toy. We treat every weapon if it's loaded. I am one of the only gunsmiths and weapons trainers that comes directly to you. I train you at your home. Because it doesn't make any sense that I teach you at a shooting range that's a straight line to a piece of paper. You don't know what concealment is, you don't know what cover is, you don't know what areas you need to pie off or how you bend around the corner. So I come directly to you. A couple of things about firearms, guys. They're not toys, but they're also not one of the highest leading causes of death that you hear all the time on the news. Because it's one of the only things where we take suicide into account to the thing that caused it. You don't ever hear about rope deaths, or pill deaths, or razor deaths. They tell you they're suicides. Only firearms will they tell you that counts as a firearm death. That's 50% of all firearm deaths that they report are from suicides. So keep your guns locked up, keep them safe, treat every weapon if it's loaded. If you guys have any questions about how to get weapons training, what you need to do, or the things you want to go about doing it, you can reach out to me. I have the cards on the table. They are in orange. So, does anybody have any questions about firearms or the types of training you guys would receive or anything at all?
How long is the training?
It depends on what you want to learn. So I tell people this all the time. You guys have to understand, these people are telling you about success, on how to do businesses, how to get your credit score up. But one thing you need to be successful about and understand is you are worth protecting. And people need to understand that. People always forget about the value that they have to others, and they're like, well, I wouldn't put myself in that situation. Or I don't know how I would respond to that situation. You're going to respond to the level of training that you receive. You never go to what you think you are. You're never that superhero. I'm John Wick. You will always fall to the level of training. Because that's what your muscle memory goes to. That's where the endorphins and the adrenaline kick in at. And that's what's going to have you freeze in that moment or fight in that moment. But understand, you guys are worth protecting. So if you guys want to receive classes on protection and protecting your loved ones, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. I'll be here for a little while. If anybody has any questions, I'll be right back here. Just, thank you, brother.
Thank you.